Hello and welcome back to this week's edition of TMA. This week we're talking about future smartphones with robot arms, perhaps. We're talking about the full barrage of Apple hardware, and the first handheld Xbox of a sort has landed. And we've got our full review of that. First things first, Chinese phone maker Honor says its next phone will feature a camera on a pop-out mechanical arm. It announced it to CNBC, saying the phone would be its first robot phone, mostly framing it around AI innovation, something that the company is currently throwing millions of dollars at. The tempting part for me is that it reminds me of the now ubiquitous DJI Osmo Pocket 3. That's that little handheld sticky camera beloved by bloggers and creators across the internet. Now, if this cheeky fold-out camera is also able to track, stabilize image, and focus all on its own, it could be a very cool feature to have. We really don't know much, but the camera seems to fold away inside of the back of this future unnamed device. Although, can it still be used or tucked away? We don't know. And what are these amazing future AI experiences? No idea. Honor said it plans to share more details at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona early next year. I best buy a ticket. Phone makers have dabbled before with pop-out and fold-out cameras before. There's a bigger risk, however, with this kind of technology of mechanical failure with moving parts. Or it could be the fact that all those more unusual camera setups didn't really add much to the phone experience. Sure, the camera pops out, but who cares? That's probably something Honor needs to think about. Yes, the co-created handheld from Asus ROG and Xbox is here. The Ally X is arguably the best handheld console yet for Xbox games. And it's not just the bigger grip and the familiar button layouts, although they do indeed help. I think the bigger thing is that Microsoft has taken a more considered approach to the software. They've thankfully made it more console-like and less like you need a mouse to navigate the entire thing. Just as importantly, when an Xbox Ally X costs $1,000, it has a powerful AMD Ryzen Z2 Extreme chip, which offers a lot of power for rich flagship games. But if you want the best performance, you will need to plug it into the wall. It will need that much power. And if you are using it as a handheld out and about, don't worry, it comes with a bigger 80 watt-hour battery, which is substantially bigger than that found in the base Ally X. However, here, the biggest problem is that these handhelds are landing following Microsoft's quite substantial price increases to its Game Pass service announced just a few weeks ago. But if you are intrigued by the hardware, make sure to check out the full detailed review over at Engadget.com. Apple is back at it again. It's revealed several new upgraded devices, and it's not a redesigned, brand new kind of thing, but the new iPad Pro gets a new M5 chip to power everything. That's just a start, but the 11-inch iPad Pro will start at $1,000 for the 11-inch model and $1,300 for the 13-inch one. It's not alone. Apple is also putting its new M5 chip firstly in the 14-inch MacBook Pro. What's a little different this year is that we're not getting the Pro and Max models of that M5 chip. And barring the chip, the M5 MacBook Pro is otherwise identical in specs to the M4 edition from last year, right down to the same dimensions, weight, and 70-watt power adapter. And Apple seems to have a lot of these M5 chips around because it's also launching an upgraded Vision Pro, which will come with that new chip and a new upgraded dual knit band that's supposed to be more comfortable. Notably, the M5 Vision Pro should last at least half an hour longer to the original model, at least according to Apple. And it's the end of the road for Windows 10. Pour one out. It's roughly 10 years since it was first launched. Now, if your machine is still somehow using it, don't worry, it will still continue to work, but you will not see any more software or security upgrades. But if you want a little bit of an extension on that deadline, there is live support though, if you sign up for Microsoft's Extended Security Updates program. You'll get an extra year of software and security patches, and the only caveat being, you'll have to sign up to Microsoft Cloud Services for it. And that was this week's edition of TMA. Thanks once again for watching, liking, subscribing, and doing other things. We'll be taking a little break next week, but I'll be back, fitter, more rested, same face, and when I am, I hope to see you there as well. Have a fantastic weekend, and I hope to see you next time.